Ella, Linda and I took a test.
Yeah.
From Get Tested,
Yeah.
like the Climaxteria test, the menopause test.
How did you do?
Well, my test was invalid.
Oh.
And I actually tried many times, but
yeah.
my idea was maybe I am become alien. Like,
right. You went from valid to invalid now.
no,
It's a transformation.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. How do you feel about it? Do you need to talk?
To you, maybe a private session. No, I feel fine.
Right.
I feel like
Screw you.
I don't have an identity crisis being beyond the follicle-stimulating hormone. But maybe, like, what do you say? Like hormone tests or not? And this menopause test, is it like even?
Yeah, I mean, it's complicated stuff, but it helps us. We can use it in different ways.
Last time, Linda and I took our menopause tests, and well, mine came back a little alien, totally inconclusive, and classic Climaxteria chaos. But Linda's test, it was positive, meaning she had elevated levels of FSH, Follicle-Stimulating Hormone, which typically indicates, perimenopause. But what are we actually measuring here? What does FSH really tell us about where we are in the cycle or in the storm? We went back to Dr. Ella and her magical whiteboard to find out more.
Yeah, so let's look at the hormones. FSH, folliculing.
It's very difficult to say.
Follicle-stimulating
hormone.
So we have the follicular, coming down here, we shorted FSH. Okay, when we are in our fertile period here, looks smooth, but maybe it's not always. The FSH is around 5 or 7. This is when we have our period. You remember when the estrogen is at its lowest. Here we bleed. Here we bleed again. Progesterone and estrogen is low. Okay, so FSH doesn't have to call so loudly to get this going. It's working, we're fertile. Then we have this woohoo perimenopausal period. That's not always like this, of course, but for some women, FSH needs to shout a little louder. So we'll have an FSH at 10 or 15 when FSH is at its lowest. And when we come here, we're going to peak now in menopause, and that's what we do. FSH.
That is, with that, the arrow, is that menopause?
This is when we go up and go on the cliff and we sit as wise women on the top.
Right.
Yes, after the last ovulation. FSH will reach maybe 60 or maybe even 120 because it needs to speak with a loud voice. Hello, are we going to get any estrogen from these ovaries? No, we're not, because the estrogen we have now is from supplement or food or fat or adrenals. So nothing is going to happen. FSH is high.
So I'm thinking, like in Linda's case, these kind of tests that you do like on your own at home, you can buy online, they might make you aware that something is changing in my body.
Yeah, I mean, why do we want to know? Like, if we don't know if it's just my stressful life, why am I feeling like this? Should I change my partner? Should I adopt the kids away? Should I change my job? You know, that's what we get into. And sometimes we just feel like, is it a depression, a burnout, what's going on? And then, yes, helpful looking at blood tests sometimes.